San Diego Comic-Con is coming. Are you guys going to be there? Who is going to be there?
Badger will be there.
I guess I will be there. Yes.
I'm there.
Okay. Well, they're already decorating, folks. Already decorating. And guess what you're going to see on all the banners? Look at this.
Yeah.
It's Avengers Doomsday from outside Comic-Con. The Comic-Con banners have arrived outside the convention center. Here it is. Full on. There it is. We've got Avengers Doomsday. All the banners are green. It's all green. This is going to be big.
Even the building.
What do we think? Yeah. And by the way, there is a film threat panel. I'm not supposed to announce it. I kind of
yeah, you did. I knew you were going to get in trouble.
I announced not on public on social media. I mentioned we are doing a panel. But what do we think of this and what's at stake for Marvel?
They better put out a trailer.
Yeah. Well, look, I think that's
they're for sure going to drop the trailer.
Yeah. They're for sure dropping the trailer there. I mean, would they drop it before? I don't think there's any.
I don't. It's going to be Hall H.
No, because they're still promoting Spider-Man at this time. So
yeah,
I think this will be the premiere.
They'll drop the trailer. It'll be in front of Spider-Man Brand New Day, 100%. But what else do you think we will see? Will we see Downey? Will we see the cast?
We're going to see everybody.
It's going to be
everybody.
It's going to be the biggest Hall H panel ever, I think.
Yeah. Will we?
They're going to pull out all the stops for this one.
Will we see not just more about Secret Wars, but other Marvel projects announced? And by the way, I've been to the DC panels the last couple years. They've been, I would say, underwhelming. I don't know if you were there, Rob, but the DC panels at Comic-Con were kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
To say the least.
They've have a lot riding on this. I mean, no one's really talking about this, but this has to be the most expensive movie ever made.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what else do we expect to see?
Money.
Well, they don't have really anything between Doomsday and Secret Wars, so I would imagine, and I don't think they're going to really talk about Secret Wars unless they might make a big announcement about a second Avengers movie or a third Avengers movie or something, but and maybe they'll give us some information about X-Men, but I think they're going to promote the hell out of Doomsday. They're going to make Doomsday
it's like the Vision TV show coming out between them.
Yeah, but I've heard that they're not going to promote it there. They're going to save that for D23, which I think is a mistake.
Well, you don't want to move away from the messaging.
That's true.
I'm guessing we'll get new actors, right? Like people that they haven't announced yet.
Yes, I think they're gonna. Okay, we're gonna get the Doomsday trailer. No surprise, it'll be in front of Brand New Day. We're gonna get some other announcements. The one thing, last time I saw Feige there, when Downey Jr. came out, they revealed him as Doom. He said, "We're not going to be announcing phases. We're just talking about movies." He didn't talk about Disney Plus shows. He just announced the films. So is there a new phase? Is there what other,
they're talking about phase 0 because they're starting over, I think.
That's my thought. That we went through phases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Phase 0 with a reboot, maybe an X-Men date and title, maybe a few cast announcements for X-Men.
I mean, they're going to have a hell of a summer with Spider-Man and moving into Doomsday. I mean, hopefully they'll. I'm just worried, I'm really curious about. Also, they have Endgame Encore coming as well.
Or they've added some new post-credit.
I think that there's here. I have a hypothesis about this. You want to hear my hypothesis?
Please.
There are 2 scenes from the beginning of Doomsday. I think they've moved into Avengers Encore, and without saying what they are, one of them involves the disposition of Steve Rogers. Because there's no way in my estimation that movie is 3.5 hours long. Doomsday, because the script was over 180. never mind. Let's just say, I didn't mean to say that. The movie must run long, so there are scenes that they could easily move in from the beginning of the film that they could move into this Avengers encore that set up things. One involves Steve Rogers, and the post-credit scene would involve Doom himself. And I'm thinking, and maybe Scott Lang, 2 scenes, because they're, and just for time's sake, because I don't know how they're going to fit that movie into a 2.5-hour slot. Maybe it is over 3 hours. I don't know. It would certainly warrant it because it's bananas.
And this new version of Avengers Endgame, do they resell it on VOD? One of the things I don't like, when you buy a film digital, they will replace the version you initially bought with a different version of the movie. They have done that.
Because you just getting the license, right? Not actually owning it.
It's weird how, like, now I'm, skittish about buying things digital. Does this new version of Endgame replace the old version? And now are they skipping over events of, phases 4, 5, and 6 to get to
the special editions? You're gonna love it.
Special edition,
the new song number,
and they're using the Endgame new version to introduce Infinity Vision, which we all know is crap. Come on, folks. Where are we going? You go to AMC Burbank 16, Rob and Alan, we go there. Like, they have all these, every theater has a branded version. One is XL, the XL version. The other one is Screen X. They're pushing Screen. I saw Mando and Grogu in Screen X.
But those actually have hardware components to all of them.
Right. And Brand New Day was shot in Screen X, by the way.
Yeah. And there's 4DX for the
and 4DX. Look, I like 4DX for certain movies. I like 4DX, but
just make sure you pee before you see them.
Yes, exactly. But I don't know. I think Marvel has a lot riding on this, and I think they're going to own Comic-Con. DC, I think, will be, if they're consistent, they'll be very they won't be impressive.
Lanterns, we'll get lantern stuff. Maybe we'll see green in that.
Yeah, but I don't,
Clayface probably too.
Yeah, but
Clayface.
Yeah, because they're filming Man of Tomorrow now, so you're gonna get nothing.
Will we see more of Man
They'll
of
fly
Tomorrow?
in David Cornsweet and Nicholas.
Yeah, Man of Tomorrow's been shooting for months.
Yeah,
and actually, Clayface is getting pickup shots. Yeah. So they're still doing stuff on that.
Yeah, it's because they got to add in Batman.
I'm looking at the announced Marvel Studios projects. So it's Spider-Man Brand New Day, obviously, Doomsday, Secret Wars, and then in between it is Vision Quest. That's the only things other than the animated stuff that is announced.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll get a taste of more in some. If I know Marvel, there'll be some surprises.